Hey everybody, Vice here. Welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest II, the VGA remake. Let's continue on. Last time we pretty much went to the library and did some reading about random stuff, and then we figured out that our next mission is to take on the witch in this area. Oh boy. Anyway, let's first check it out.
Unless you are mistaken, the symbol above the cave entrance bears a striking similarity to a bat. A shiver runs down your spine as you look at it. It's almost as if some dark force were radiating from it.
Which it is. Now, I'm gonna show the skulls here.
It is a human skull with large eye sockets.
That's creepy. That's creepier.
It is a human skull with a radiant blue stone wedged into its eye socket.
Anyway, it's time to make a reference.
He's way past talking these days.
Now, if you do it on him multiple times, nothing happens. But if you do it on this guy multiple times, oh, come on, game.
I tell ya, the witch who owned me last, good old Barbara baby, was a darn sight better looking than this here broad. But what do I know? I don't have any eyes. And judging by what she cooks in there, I'm glad I don't got no nose either. See ya around, capiche?
This is a reference to Quest for Glory 1, which is a game like this, but with an RPG element added to it. Unfortunately, I'm not good at that series, so I'm not going to be able to LP that or anything. Anywho, this is the puzzle. This is how you solve the puzzle.
As you face the skull towards the image of the bat above the cave, you notice that its wing has faded slightly. However, you suspect that whatever danger the bat represents is still in effect.
And now, this is where I had a hard time figuring out the puzzle the first time I played this game. You're actually supposed to put the water gem we just got into your skull's eye.
As you attempt to place the birth gem into the skull, you discover that it does not fit properly. Instead, it juts out uselessly like a bulging eyeball.
So how do we fix this? We smash the precious item with a hammer. Yeah, okay.
You gently tap the birth gem with the mallet, hoping not to break it. It budges only slightly. You give it a harder hit. It moves a bit more. You hold your breath and give the gem an almighty thwack. It pops into the skull.
And there we go. Simple as that. And then we just turn it.
With the birth gem now firmly in place, you turn the leftmost skull so that it faces the bat symbol above the cave entrance. The power of the two skulls combined has caused the bat symbol to disappear. You sense whatever danger it represented has now subsided.
Okay, now we can go in there now.
As you enter, you are almost overwhelmed by the foul stench which molests your nostrils. It is obviously coming from whatever Hagatha is cooking in that large cauldron of hers. There are some things of interest on the other side of the cave, but you have no means of crossing over there safely at this time. A caged nightingale sits on the floor near the northern cave wall. The light from outside barely penetrates the interior of this cave. So long as you keep your distance, Hagatha shouldn't notice you.
Now, I'm gonna save right here in Hagatha cave? In Hagatha's cave, which barely fits. Wow. Now I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna reload the entering the cave thing. Do we know that she's actually in there? Now here's a couple of deaths here I want to show off.
You saw black glow. You did not slow, turned not away. You've had your day.
Now for another death. The first time I played this game, I didn't think the game would actually let me do this, and it did, and it counted as a death. So, here we go. We yell in the cave.
Hello in there.
Do you think that was such a good idea, Graham? Guess not. Haven't you learnt to knock first? Oh, wait, you can't knock on thin air. Well, that should have been your first clue.
That is so mean of the game to just call you a dumbass for doing that. It's ridiculous. Okay, now for a few deaths here we can do. Like, take this.
Attempting to take the dome seems like an unnecessary risk. Are you sure you really want to try this?
Sure.
Uh-oh, Hagatha has seen you.
Well, you are the gentleman, saving me a lot of trouble by coming here.
You wandered into the witch's lair, and where you stood gave not a care. She soon saw you, a smile she gave. Your flesh, your blood, your bones she craved.
That's a little morbid, don't you think, game? Wow. Okay, can I actually yell at her?
Seeking a dialogue with this individual might drastically shorten your lifespan.
Can I look at her?
This is the ugliest old lady you have ever seen. She has warts all over her face and matted gray hair. She clasps her stick with claw-like hands.
Let's attack her with the sword.
When it comes to might versus magic, all bets are on the latter.
Oh. Okay. Anywho, you guys remember my first Yay, talking I cannot say. Give me a second. Right. You remember in the first game where the witch we faced, I was actually able to kill her by pushing her into the cauldron? Yeah, let's try that now.
To your horror, you realize that your attempted push the witch into the cauldron strategy has achieved nothing more than garnering her undivided attention.
Yeah, the game punishes you for actually thinking you could do it the same way as the first game. And it even has a different way of showing different sentence for your death as well.
Did you really think that tactic was going to work a second time?
Yeah. The people who made this game actually expected you to try that. Okay, let's try actually doing the puzzle now.
You need to get... Being as quiet as a mouse, you slide your hand inside the cloak to discover a deep pocket. Amongst sticky and disgusting spell ingredients, you find a tiny silver key and a peculiar golden ring-shaped device.
Okay, the ring-shaped device is going to be near the very end of the game by the silver key thing we need now. Which cave to... Time to show
You
up.
hear Hagatha begin a chant of some kind while stirring her brew.
Not now, Hagetha. I'm trying to show her death.
You slide the silver key into the lock. It fits. You turn it silently, and the chain falls to the ground.
The fluid of blood with bone and flesh.
Uh-oh, Hagatha has seen you.
Well,
Yeah.
you are the gentleman. Saving
We gotta
me a
figure
lot
out
of
how to get
trouble
the
by
bird
coming
to be
here.
quiet. Because the bird just alerted Hagatha of us, and we're dead again. Nice.
Ask the bird to be quiet next time.
He says it like he's actually pissed off. Okay, let's do this.
You need to get closer. You hear Hagatha.
The fluid of blood.
You
with
slide
bone
the
and
silver key
flesh.
into the lock. It fits. You turn it silently, and the chain falls to the ground.
Okay, I gotta do this quick.
You silently drop the cloth over the cage. Without making a sound, you take the nightingale into your possession.
'Twill make my complexion young and fresh.
We gotta get out of here quick. But I'm gonna save one more time, just for the heck of it.
Inducing time to reverse its sail.
I want you guys to finish listening to what she says.
All I need is a sweet nightingale.
Ron. Okay, we actually got the bird. Guess what we do now? Walk right back in the cave.
Well, you are the gentleman, saving me a lot of trouble by coming here.
More death? Yes.
Returning to the scene of the crime is never a good idea.
Yeah.
Inducing time.
Nope. We're getting out of here. Okay, now we just need to head back to town and give that one lady in the shop the bird now. And we shall get the lamp. And I think we all know what we're going to do with the lamp. Rub it 3 times and hopefully a genie appears. And then get some more references. Wait, can I just press escape? Yeah, I'm just going to press escape. Makes things go by a lot quicker. Okay.
You remove the cloth from the cage.
Here's your birdie.
You offer the nightingale to Angelina. The sheer elation on her face almost makes the whole risk worth the while.
Almost.
She snatches it from you and proceeds to fuss over the bird. You wait for a moment, but it seems she no longer notices you.
Oh.
If you don't mind, about the lamp you promised me in trade for the nightingale?
The shopkeeper looks up at you vaguely. She gradually remembers that there is another being in her world.
Yes? Oh, yes, take it. You'll have no beginning of use with it.
Don't you mean no end of use?
Of course. Whatever you say, dear.
You hear Angelina muttering cheerfully to herself as she exits.
Finally, I have the final ingredient for that marvelous youth potion. I'm going to beat you to the punch, my dear Hagetha. Serves you right for hoarding a sweet, juicy thing to yourself.
You feel a nauseous tinge in your stomach. Well, at least the lamp is now yours.
Oh. Bugger.
You take the old lamp.
We just helped a feud. Okay, let's rub the lamp.
You rub the lamp and wait expectantly, but nothing happens. You're about to give it another try when a small puff of smoke appears at the end
Yay.
of the spout. It clears, revealing a note.
What?
As you remove it, the lamp disappears. You read the scroll.
To unlucky fool who brought this lamp, his man got a lamp no longer contains a famous genie, as my former master praised him as greatness, has released me from with his final wish. However, as consolation, please advise the following: the shopkeeper is not to be trusted. She dabbles in the black arts and keeps rather distasteful company. May these words reveal what lies beneath, and may your findings lead to a higher position in life. So hard like a stone and wet like a snow, stand silent the man who guards what's below. May you forever know the beauty of freedom. Signed, Naibor Saimarwil, Genie. Notice that it says, former master released me with his final wish. You'll see, we'll finish the reference here in a minute. Now, a man hard as stone and white as snow. The statue.
Upon closer examination, you discover that the statue hides a small latch. You flip the latch and watch in amazement as a trap door opens up from the floor. If you wish to close the trap...
No, I wish to go in the trap door.
You close the trap door behind you.
Trap door room. I'll go with that.
You see a colorful rolled-up carpet.
Let's get that. Except I know we can't.
As you pick
Oh,
up
yes,
the
we
carpet,
are.
you
Yes, we
notice
can.
a small
Never mind.
label which reads, "Property of Al Din." There might be a faded letter or two in there, but you cannot be sure. Above you, from the back,
Aladdin. That's
you
what the
discern
reference was with the
Angelina's
genie.
voice.
I did it! I did it! The youth potion is finally finished. All I need to do now is drink it.
Angelina, show yourself, you scurvy wench.
Oh boy.
Hagatha? My dear! What an unexpected surprise!
Don't you play the fool with me. I know you stole it.
Stole? Really, I do not know.
Silence. For your lies and deceit, there can be only one consequence.
No, please. I can explain.
I said silence. Oh, and one more thing.
And she died.
Your invitation to join us is revoked. What is this? Ah, the youth potion at last. Oh no. Drat! Now what was that spell for removing floorboards? Curses. I shall have to go back and look it up.
Okay. Let's get that youth potion.
You fish around in the pile of down and successfully retrieve the youth potion.
Okay, we got all we need. The youth potion and the magic carpet that was owned by Aladdin. Yep. Okay, let's get out of here.
Cautiously, you open the trapdoor ever so slightly and peer into the room above. Hagatha is nowhere to be seen. You make your exit from the basement.
I'm just gonna save over this right now. You know when Hagatha said that she needed to go back to remember to spell about floorboards? Yeah, that's actually a death. How a floorboard kills you, I don't know, but okay. Yeah.
Now you know how the floorboard spell works.
Yeah, okay.
You close the trapdoor again before you leave.
Cause you know that makes sense. Whatever. Anywho, now that we got a magic carpet, I think we know what to do with that. Graham, go down. Not waiting for you, Graham. Okay, time to fly.
In your keenness to locate the second gem, you nearly forgot about the birth gem, which is still at Hagatha's cave. You had best retrieve it before continuing your quest, lest it fall into the wrong hands.
Yep, you get that bonus dialogue if you forgot to go get your birth gem from the skull. And yes, I did that on purpose. Problem. It's more creepy to go here when you know that Hagatha is looking for the wham.
You strike the skull with all your strength, and it shatters easily. The birth gem clatters to the ground, along with a multitude of bone fragments.
And this bat thing appears again.
You reacquire the birth gem.
I think I can actually use the magic carpet here, actually. Yep.
You unroll the magic carpet, lay it on the ground, and sit on it. The carpet begins to rise skyward. As you ascend higher, you realize that the carpet is beyond your control. It glides through the air on a seemingly predetermined course.
Yep. And we're on some giant cliff up in the sky. I'm going to save this as Snake. And before I go and end the video, I might as well show one more death.
The snake only communicates in hisses. The snake lashes out, striking with precision. Its lethal venom kills you instantly. Your history.
Yay, bad puns everywhere for everyone. Anywho, this is the end of the video for now. This has been Vise. I'll see you guys next time when we figure out what we're going to be doing now. Bye-bye for now.